Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Business Villa Live. My name is Tanvir Rahman and I will be sharing online business strategies and how you can grow your business online. Alright, today is episode 220. And in this episode, I will be talking about chip shortage and how it affects your business and what can you learn from it. You ready? Let's get started. Also, if you're joining me for the first time from YouTube, make sure to drop a like and subscribe because I do Business Villa Live every single day for you so you can grow your business fast and free. Like after COVID situation, like people started becoming more dependent on technology, like mobile phone, PC, tablet, everything, right? And on our daily usable electronics, like other things like home appliance and everything, right? And guess what happened? Like we saw a huge crisis on computer, mobile, and other electronic chip, right? We see like, hey, for like chip shortage, the price went up. The chip shortage, the price went up, right? Like that's why the PC building cost and everything costs so much money. Like if you have built one in the past 1 year, you know what I'm talking about, right? GPU price is so out of range that almost no one can buy. Like if you want to go and buy a new GPU, at least a decent one, you have to spend more than $1,000. And everybody's talking about this, right? Like today I was watching a video about a phone on YouTube and the guy was talking about the processor inside the phone and he shared because of the chip shortage we are using less powerful processor. So I saw this like all the time, right? People are talking about chip shortage and I saw the same thing happen with the GPU market because GPU price is so high. And guess what happened? Like the GPU manufacturer company like AMD, Nvidia, they're trying to give us like cheap alternative, like so that we can afford. Like a few days ago, like AMD announced their RX 6500 XT graphics card and Nvidia announced their 3050 graphics card, right? And the fun part is like both of them is not up to the mark for their 3 to 5 years old graphic card. That they're not performing as the same, but maybe the Nvidia one is performing the same with the same prices, but compared to the years like we're in 2022, like those cards should perform even better than 3 to 5 years old card, right? So why do you think this happening, right? They took advantage of the chip shortage. They were saying, oh look, no, the chip shortage, right? Like I watched a video from Dan and he explained. All right, so let me go out of the topic of chip shortage, all right? And he explained like why diamonds are so expensive and everyone wants, right? Like he explains that diamond is not so expensive, like the supply and demand is holding the price and the market, because like everyone knows, because there are so many other like what is called like expensive like diamonds, like stones out there, but not as popular. Like it's really because the marketing and the demand, like the public demand is high, and that's why they found a cause that, hey look, this is not so available, right? So why I'm talking about the chip shortage, all right? And also let me talk about uh, the company, because for the past couple of years, like chip manufacturers are way more than right now, because few years, like only Nvidia was creating the graphics card, right? Yes, like AMD was creating, but AMD one was not the best. For Intel processor, like guess what happened? Like Intel was dominating, but right now AMD and Intel both are on the same page. Same thing with the mobile phone chip, all right? Samsung, they're making their Exynos chip. Apple, they're making their own mobile phone chip, and they're making their own laptop chips right now, like M1 chips, right? They are making everything for Apple. Guess what happened next? The Snapdragon create a processor every single year. Like they just announced like Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. Guess what happened? Like MediaTek is creating better chips for themselves. Google is starting to create their own chip, Tensor chip, and every other manufacturer like starting to come up with their own chip, right? So why do you see the shortage, right? I don't see any shortage. Like it is simply a business terms for everyone, right? Because if you can like hold the market and you can say, all right, look, this is what's happening because of chip shortage. I don't think there's a chip shortage out there because so many companies are making the chips, right? And I believe that they can easily mass produce the chips. But guess what's happening? Like they are holding the market and they're not letting the price fall, because they know like if the price falls, their business will go down dramatically. So that what guess what they're doing, that they are keeping the price up. So why I'm talking about this, all right? So all you have to do is do the same for business. Like you have to keep your price higher so that you can help more people and help better people and work with less clients, right? Because guess what they're doing? Like they're not selling. Yes, the companies, the big companies, they're manufacturing more, but they're not giving all out, right? They're not giving all out. So you don't have to give all out. You have to hold something back, and but don't do this kind of like cheap thing like they're doing. But you can do quality things like other creators are doing, like Tony Robbins, like, and these kind of people. Because their time is limited and they're holding the cheap shorts, but they are not being so cheap as those cheap guys. But I know what I'm talking about, all right? So that's it for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed, because this was a fun video for me, and I hope you really enjoyed it, all right? And one more thing, if you're building an online business starting new, you can always have my 5-step guide to get your ideal client PDF for free. All you have to do is send me a DM on Instagram, and if you're joining me for the first time from YouTube, you can send me a DM on my Instagram. There's a link for my Instagram down with the like button. You can do that, and I will send it to you when I see your DM. Alright, guys, that's it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.